to prove my point, I'm gonna splice in a clip of me doing it in at a comedy club.
Everybody knows, Mary, you gotta fight that kind of fire with ice.
Splice in a clip of the audio from here. Come on, everybody knows, Mary, you gotta fight that kind of fire with ice. Oh. That was so much more fun before 2 months ago. Heck! So you get my point. Alright. Attempt number 2 at this. I recorded one and I was very low energy, very lethargic. It's not the most conducive to good potting, so I popped a little, not a Xinin, but there's these caffeine pouches that they've got now. I'm not gonna lie, I finally gave them a shot. They're not bad. They really like juice you up, like wire you up. I'm not gonna sleep tonight, so that's a sacrifice we make. I'm doing that for you folks, for the 5 people that'll maybe watch this. I can't fuck with Zins. Everyone loves those things. I've tried them. The Zins to me taste like a leaky vape. Like if you've ever hit a vape and it fucking leaks the juice, it fucking burns. That shit blows. And anyone I've talked to is like, yeah, that's like that at first, and like you don't get the hiccups. Like, oh, I got the hiccups and it burned my gums, but you adjust, you get used to it. I'm like, I don't want to adjust. This shit blows. Just fucking smoke a cig if I want Nick that bad. Or I have nicotine gum. Nicotine gum kind of blows too. I'm back on the Nick. Hey, try. Most of the time I could white knuckle it through the day, but I'm like a child, and call me George Lopez. I love my Nick at night, okay? But hope everyone had a good Easter. I had a weird fucking Good Friday. The Friday before Easter, I kind of wanted to go see the new Mario movie. I'm still a big man child, but the first one I went and I saw it while I went and saw it on mushrooms. It was back when I was still drugging still. And also, is there a better movie to do shrooms and go see? Like Mario is all about mushrooms. Maybe that's the secret messaging to Mario is you do mushrooms and you grow. You know what I mean? Obviously, him it's physical. Us it's supposed to be like conscious expanding. So that's at a certain point you do enough mushrooms and you just start getting diminishing returns. You're just like, I can just Uber Eats and not go talk or do anything with anybody ever, and that's not the point. But I don't know. It was one of those things where I'm like, maybe I'll go see that some other time. This new Mario, I'm sure it'll be great. But I made the very poor decision of instead going and seeing The Passion of the Christ, Mel Gibson film. They were doing a screening of it at my local church, like a block from me. And I'm like, you know, fuck it. Like I've never seen it. Let me see what all the hubbub's about. And yeah, it's not a fun watch. It's a bummer. I watched Jesus get crucified in 4K for 2 hours. It's fucking weird. It's weird, but like it's a good movie. It's just one of those things where you leave just like, oh, now I'm sad. Like, shout out, thanks for dying for our sins. I guess I'm not even like religious like that. It was just one of those things where, holy shit, the close it felt like when I saw the movie Kids. I watched that earlier. Not earlier this year. It was technically the end of last year. And I did it before going to a mic. Like it's one of those things that definitely you gotta be careful what you take in before you podcast or like go do stand up because it puts you in a weird mood where I'm like I just watched 14-year-olds rape. How you doing, folks? Like it's not good. It's not fun. But so yeah, as Passion of the Christ, good movie, but like I don't know what I was anticipating. I don't think anyone should be like, you shouldn't leave that movie being like, I loved it. It's fucking, no, you watch Jesus. I think the same thing with like, I say that I made this joke with like 12 Years a Slave.
Nobody sounds more racist than a white guy trying to convince you that he's not racist. What? No! I love black people. I loved 12 Years a Slave. I thought it should have been longer. The film. I thought the film should have been longer.
Show in the city this Saturday. Come on out. Support the boy. Support your boy. Nah. But there's this open mic that happens like a block or two away from me. It's at this LGBTQ bar, and I've gone twice in the past. Very like spaced out times in between. First time it went like okay. The second time was bad, like so bad. I'll splice in some of the audio, but like I was getting heckled the whole time by what I thought was a man.
I don't even freak it anymore.
Thank you, sir.
Ma'am.
Ma'am. What's your name?
Lucy.
Thank you,
Also
Lucy.
known as Windsong Rain.
All right, Lucy.
I'm calling you Lucy.
And then they kept heckling me, and I was like, "Fucking all right, Earth, Wind, Fire, chill." Like, and then I was doing a joke about like it was it's a very like type joke, but I was talking about my dog having a bad week. My dog bit my mailman. In my dog's defense, we do have a black autistic mailman, and they're like, "Is the dog?" This fucking Earth, Wind, Fire starts heckling me like, "Is the dog black?" And I was like, "Well, her name is ASAP Roxy," and like that did okay, but then immediately Black Lady starts heckling me. I'll plug it in from here.
Dogs don't hate people that are of complexion. I have dogs and I love them.
Yeah,
Even that I do.
it was a joke. Fucking, that's a problem with like when you go somewhere where people are like taking shit too seriously. Like it's a fictitious mailman. This didn't really happen. Fucking around. I remember midway through the set, the person hosting was like, "Can you do jokes that are non-identity based?" I was like, "All right, yeah, yes." Which no, I can't. Like that's my whole act. It's anybody's act. Dude, what's a joke that has no identity? A genderless, raceless, like a person of no demographic or specific gender or race or sexual orientation goes to a bar and meets another person of no specific demographic, gender, race, or sexual orientation, and they have a good time, and everyone's accepting and loves one another. Like, is that's supposed to be my act? Is that what I'm supposed to do? But and this is the thing. I'm not going there trying to be inflammatory. I'm not like, "What up, faggots?" Like, a fucking, I wouldn't do that. That's bad. I'm saying it to make my point. Like, I don't do that. I go there like trying to be a friend amongst friends. I'm down with the gays. I'm cool with the gays. Like, I can do you. Whatever makes you happy. You want to get married and be miserable like the rest of us? Go for it. But this is a weird thing that does happen with like safe space places sometimes. When you're a cis white gender, the devil, fucking evil cis white gender males. There's like a level of like you're already on their bad side, even if you're just trying to do stand up at a comedy mic. And so I don't know. Hot take here. I feel like, and I'm glad that like we're growing as a race, like not the white race. We'll never change. No, but I mean it's like a human race. Like we're trying to not be shitty. That's good. White guilt at a certain point got to a place of like it was like white people going, actually it's Latinx, and Hispanic people were like, no, we don't ever call ourselves that. What the fuck are you talking about? Like it's just white people getting offended on behalf of groups and demographics that they don't actually interact with or know. And maybe that's why I'm a little bit too comfortable with joking. Like I have a Puerto Rican stepdad, a Haitian little sister. My fucking family looks like your local community college DEI poster. And yeah, so I say all this to say I went back there and I went back there because I'm a masochist and I just want people to like me. But no, because it's a block away and I'm trying to get practice. And you know what a better place than to try to go into kind of a tight room and try to have it go well. And it went as good as it can possibly go for those circumstances. Like I did all right. They got a little bit weird on me. I have an ice joke. I have a joke, and I'll just to prove my point, I'm gonna splice in a clip of me doing it at a comedy club.
Everybody knows, Mary, you gotta fight that kind of fire with ice.
Splice in a clip of the audio from here. Come on, everybody knows, Mary, you gotta fight that kind of fire with ice. That was so much more fun before 2 months ago. So you get my point. They also got a little bit weird on me with this. I have a joke where I pointing out the irony. By the way, I'm not making fun of black people with this joke. I'm pointing out the irony, and I hate having to explain the joke. Fucking ruins it. But Mormons not liking black people. I think it's ironic. It's a funny thing for them to be like, I don't like black people. I'll meet my 12 kids and 7 baby mothers. Obviously, it's a black trope. I'm not making fun of black people with the trope. I'm making fun of Mormons not liking black people and then doing something that is very much a black trope. But that's lost on people. That nuance is like, I'm ready to be offended. I don't like that this is white gender male. I think my white kings. I think we need to stand up. No, but white guilt is what I was gonna say before. Hot take, maybe an unpopular opinion. It's the new emo. It's a new way for white people to be emo. It used to be cutting yourselves or wearing all black and ripping cigs on the bogey wall outside the high school. And now you're adults and you found a way to manifest it into, oh, we're so bad. My white privilege, we're the worst. We're demons. So bad. It's very performative at a certain point where it's like, just be a normal fucking person. I'm not saying gay people don't be gay or like social justice warriors don't do social justice. I'm saying like when you go to a fucking comedy show, like discern these are jokes maybe. Like if I'm doing a joke about the mailman thing, like this likely isn't a real person. It's all imagination. It's fable. I'm writing. I don't know. It gets very odd, and this is what I'm taking my act to Riyadh. I want that Riyadh money. I want that. Remember that song? We getting that money. That song's wild in hindsight. Like, there's some things where you realize we're not that far removed from where people were just a little bit chiller about like the joke was a joke. I saw a clip of It's Always Sunny the other day where like it's the first episode of the first season. They drop a hard R. And it's like quoting something the one black dude in the episode had said earlier, but it's like it's one of those things where like for the context of the joke, they drop a hard R. I was watching an episode of Party Down. Ken Marino, great actor, funny motherfucker. Wet Hot American Summer, that's my shit. He drops a hard R. And like, I'm not saying white people should be dropping hard R's. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is people used to watch a comedy and be able to discern like, oh, this is a joke. This is a written script. This is fun. Like, so I said the N-word in my act. No, fucking right. No, but this is why, like, not to get all political. It's why I fucking hate all this, like, this infighting and just outrage. It makes it hard to just, like, for people to just have a good time and let loose. I've had, the amount of times I've had people come up to me and go, like, oh, I love that fucking joke, or I love your shit. I couldn't laugh about it because, the rest of the room was being weird. The rest of the room didn't allow me to. It's like, fucking, alright. Way to leave me hanging up there, you motherfucker. Judas. Judas, by the way, fucking going back to the Passion of the Christ. 30 pieces of silver. Sold out Jesus. Fucking pretty Jewish. No, I can make that joke. I have Jew face. I have resting Jew face. Yeah. I think that, I don't know, I have faith that, like, if it's coming from a good place, like, if you're not going up there trying to be inflammatory and it's well-intentioned, I think most of the time people can read that. Like, the funniest shit is the people that try to police shit usually have some skeletons in their closet. I've seen it time and time again. And I don't know. I think what I'm saying is worry about what's on you. Worry about your stuff. Everybody's focused on everyone else's plates. Worry about your stuff, okay? What else did I want to talk about here? Oh, let me just put a button on this. Mike went okay. Went off okay. So all's well that ends well. I just thought it'd be funny because I knew I had the audio from like the first from past experiences there, and I was like, let's, you know what I mean, let's do a little. Let me give a little TED talk on this. Let me show just because this is like the showing you how the sausage is made. If a lot of social media is showing like fucking joke hit, it's not always that. A lot of times it's Earth, Wind, Fire. Going, I didn't like that at all, and I just have to eat it. And it's very Christ-like of me. It's me dying for your sins. All right, I think that's gonna do it. Bye, folks.